Aries, hello, welcome to this channel. This is your weekly reading for the week of October the 6th. Thank you for being here. I hope you are doing well. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you want to book a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. Or you can also send me an email if you have questions. All right, now let's see what's coming through for Aries. So on the 6th, we have a full moon happening in this full moon is happening in your sign Aries. I forgot. So full moons are all about completion and new beginnings. And full moon is light. So it will be possible for us to see a situation, something in a new light, and gain clarity around a situation, sees understand something in a better way. And full moons are also the time when we may feel kind of sensitive and emotional about things, so that is something to be mindful of. So these are the times we also want to stay connected to ourselves and take care of ourselves, so that is important. And yes, so this is happening in your sign, so it's especially important for you. And on the same day, Mercury is moving into the sign of Scorpio. And so that can make things a little bit intense when it comes to communication. And also, Mercury rules other things like technology, travel, things like that. So we might come across something, so just be aware of how you want to navigate the situation. You have Seven of Pentacles as your first card. Let's see what else is coming through. Knight of Cups, Hermit. I don't see any challenges for you. And Queen of Wands is on the back of the deck. So Queen of Wands is another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone you are dealing with, you are interacting with, or it could also be your own energy that you are embodying. So yes, so this is where you are staying. If this is your energy, it could also be someone else. But if this is your energy, this is where, this week you are staying more optimistic. You are looking at the brighter side of things, and you are feeling that energy and inspiration, and you are making them something happen. Meaning, like, this is high energy and inspiration. So you might want to plan your week accordingly. So if there is something you want to get done, maybe this is a great week to do that. And you're also optimistic about the future. So that is nice. And Queen of Wands here is all about creating magic. And creating magic is nothing but aligning our choices, our thoughts, our words, our actions towards our goals. And that's how we make things happen, right? So, for some of you guys, it could also be past efforts. This is where growth is happening, but looks like there is some dissatisfaction. It could be that maybe you are reconsidering things, and maybe it's a chance for you to just take a break and um, appreciate where you are now, how far you have come, and how much you have accomplished so far. So this is where you are taking that time. On the other hand, if it feels like things are not going the way you had expected, it's not growing, then the card is also reminding you things are happening, it is growing. So it's important to have patience and take it slowly. uh, yes, but here with Knight of Cups, again, like I said, it's all about remaining optimistic. And so this could mean several things for you. So if it has something to do with a project you are working on, it has to do with your vision, you know. So what is it that you are trying to do here, and how inspired do you feel when you do this task, when you work on this goal? And what is the greater purpose? Why do you want to do it? Things like that. So that will give you the energy, motivation, and inspiration to keep moving forward when things feel like stagnant or stuck, when you come across some challenges. So it could be that for some of you. On the other hand, it could be other areas of your life as well where you are feeling that sense of dissatisfaction. On the other hand, This could also be something to do with your financial situation. So it could be something that you are trying to do here, and it feels like bills are piling up. So it's one thing after the other. So some adjustments needs to happen. So I don't know if it's that is possible. It all depends upon what you are trying to do here. And yeah, so maybe you are thinking about budgeting and where you are spending your hard earned money, and if there is something you can do to control the expenses, could also be what that means for you. And Knight of Cups is here. This is where you are taking a leap of faith. By that, what I mean is maybe, maybe you know what the challenges are. Maybe there are certain things that you want to do, and maybe you are coming across some delays, some setbacks and things like that. But this is you not losing hope, again remaining optimistic about something, and you are moving forward despite what's happening. So that's nice for some of you guys. It could also be you consulting, you connecting with someone here. And you have Knight of Cups and the Hermit and Queen of Wands. So this is people you are interacting with. So Knight of Cups here is water sign, so Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Hermit is ruled by Virgo energy. So it could also be a teacher, a healer, someone you are consulting for perspectives, or it could also be a parent, someone you are connecting with this week. On the other hand, again, it could also be your energy, and this is with this it feels like you are reflect self reflection is what that energy is. It could be that you are simplifying, like I said, something to do with your finance here, like making a budget and letting go of things that you don't need, so simplifying. On the other hand, it's also about uh, your past experiences, what happened in the past, and this is where you are thinking through things to understand. uh, on the other hand, hermit could also mean you might come across some doubts. If there is something you are doing, this is where you are feeling that sense of hope and faith, and maybe you don't have a plan, Aries, but you are still moving forward with whatever this is. But this is where you are feeling doubtful about things. So when the doubts creeps in, it's important to be aware of these doubts and know if there is some logic in it. Where this is coming from, if there is any truth in it. And so it all depends upon what you are trying to accomplish here. On the one hand, this could mean listening to your own thoughts, listening to your own doubts, and to find out where this is coming from. If this is coming from a place of fear, or if this is coming from a place of strength. So this is a card of resilience and strength and pushing through, making things happen, feeling inspired, and this is opposite energy. So this is confidence, and this is feeling doubtful. So it could be an off and on kind of energy. So just be aware of your own thoughts, your own feelings too. So that way, yeah, going inward is what this energy is. This is where you are stopping to reconsider, and also feeling a little bit, if you are feeling doubtful, then it's important to understand what's going on. So these, otherwise, if we just go with these thoughts and feelings, then it won't be possible for us to get anything done. So you don't want that to hold you back. Instead, so maybe it's a chance for you to reconsider things. Maybe there is a better way to do things. Maybe there is something that you need clarity around. It could also be other things like external. Maybe you are waiting for somebody's approval. Like if for instance, if it has something to do with your business or something, maybe you are waiting for um, some paperwork, some approval. Maybe you are waiting to hear from someone, things like that. So it all depends upon the situation. But hermit could mean going inward, solitude, self reflection, simplifying, And but then when doubt creeps in, it's important to trust yourself, trust your own wisdom, what you have learned from your past experiences, and apply them, integrate them, and move forward. So yeah, you have both energies available. This is taking a leap of faith, and this is where you are holding back. So just be aware of where this is happening and what needs to happen in order to uh, s- move forward without fears, despite fears, I would say. On the other hand, you are meeting someone, you are connecting with someone here. It could also be friendships, your community, you guys collaboration, collaborating on something. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. So if there is something that you are coming across, and if you are not sure about certain things, maybe reaching out to someone may help. So yeah, that's what some of you guys are doing here, consulting someone, a teacher, a healer, a counselor, a parent, a friend. Um, Looks like this may not resonate with everybody. As it also has to do with doing something physically strenuous. So it could be going on a hike or spending time in gym, things like that. So something to do with that. You climbing a mountain. Or it may feel like, whatever it is that you are doing, it may feel like an uphill journey. But for some of you, it could be literally, um, a hike or something. All right. So, Aries, let's see what's happening. Travel is also coming through. If you are looking for love, Aries, you are connecting with someone here with Knight of Cups. This is, it could be either you reaching out to that person, or maybe they are reaching out to you. So there is communication. All right. It is your message is impatience. Remember, I told you this energy here is asking you to have patience. So it could be happening in any area of your life. It could be relationships, it could be something to do with family situation, or it could be a project that you are working on. It could be something to do with travel related, business related, health related. So if whatever it is that you are working on, if it feels like things are not going the way you had expected, or it's slow and it's taking a lot of time, money, efforts, the energy is reminding you trust yourself and have faith. You may not know things are growing. So when we plant a seed, and when we nurture it, it's we know that it will grow. Like if it's getting everything that it needs, then it will definitely grow, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Like believing in your vision, whatever it is, that it could be small, big, whatever the case may be. Trusting yourself, having confidence, and believing in your vision is important, and that will help you move things forward, and without and not letting, it's important not to let doubts or fears or anything hold you back. So the message here is, my life is unfolding in divine timing. All delays are beneficial. I'm always at the right place at the right time. Yes. Sometimes it may not, sometimes it may feel like, oh, it's like one thing after the other. setbacks, delays, disappointments. But maybe, we don't know what's happening in the bigger scheme of things. We can only see when we see things, um, from, yeah, that's what this energy is. When we are in the middle of something and when we are looking at things like a in a microscopic way, then it will be micromanagement is also what I'm seeing here. So just be aware of that managing, like putting everything through the microscope. So know if that is something that you are coming across, know in which area this is happening, and that can only lead to some impatience, some frustration, disappointments, and things like that. But when we rise above and look at the bigger scheme of things, maybe something amazing is happening there. So it's important to then widen our perspectives and look at the bigger picture and step away, because this is looking closer, and when we look closer we see all the flaws there. But when we take a step back and see the bigger picture, we will see what exactly is forming. We will see what exactly is happening there. So that's what I'm getting intuitively here, and know that everything is happening in its own time, and you are you know what whatever it is that you are working on, it's growing, things are happening even though you may not know. But trust yourself and have confidence and take a step forward, move things forward, don't hold back. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you like what you see here, do support the channel by liking, commenting, subscribing. Thank you. And please take good care of yourself. And I hope you have a magical week ahead. And I will see you in the next reading.